Okay, so as you probably know, it's been a really long time since I've made one of these videos, and I haven't done this in so long I've kind of forgotten what I've done so far, and I've thought about it a little bit, and I realized the way I was going, that I didn't really like the way it was going. So I'm kind of thinking about, I'm just going to start it all over, and I'm just going to make a new package for it so I can jump back to the old stuff if I want. But the first thing that messed it up was my mic got broken, and I ended up recording 2 videos with it when it actually wasn't recording any audio. So that really sucked. And I had a whole bunch of code that none of y'all would have, so I tried to go back and change it back based off my videos, but I may have messed that up a little bit. So I know I'll be going over stuff that I've already covered, and if I get to anything, I'll be going through it relatively fast. And if I get to anything I haven't covered, I'll be sure to cover it. Also, there's one bug that I'll point out when I get to it. But I guess what I'm just going to do is I'm going to make a new project. And I'm just going to call it text-based game 2. And as opposed to all of this, the extra package, I'm just going to create one package called game, or text-based game. Why not? Okay. And then I'm gonna completely go away from this whole setup that I had here. This input thing I'm gonna code differently. And I'm not gonna be relying on files so much. That's the thing that I wanted to change. What I was setting up before was basically an engine that would take in any text file that you would put into it, but at the same time that wouldn't allow you to export it as a jar as easily. And I just didn't like the way it was going, so I'm going to try to make it over again. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my class, and instead of calling it display this time, I'm just going to call it main class. And actually I'm just going to close all that stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing as we did before, extends canvas and implements runnable. Then we gotta add public void run. And then I don't remember if I told this before, but a way to do imports quickly is you do Control-Shift-O, and then it'll automatically import whatever it is for you, and if there's more than one thing for it to import, it'll show you the options for it. And then you can just do this, get rid of that. And now we're going to do our main method, static void main, string args, and I'm going to go look and see how I did this last time. Yeah, I did all this Jframe stuff inside this init method, which I'm going to change this time. Instead, I'm going to do it inside of here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a static main class, public static main class, so that we can access this class from anywhere, and I'll call it current class. And then in here we're going to do main class MC equals new main class, and then we're going to set current class to MC. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create our Jframe, and this time it's going to be inside of the main method. And you should know all of this stuff. I've done it before. Also, I'm Sorry if you don't like the audio quality of my mic. That's about as good as it's going to get for now. So sorry about that, guys. Frame.set default close operation. Sorry, just having a bit of lag. Exit on close. Frame.set ignore. Ignore repaint true. Oh, let's see. Public static final int width equals 500, or actually it was 600. Public static final int height equals 600. Frame.set size width height. Frame.set resizable false. Set location. Did I do this last time? Yes, this just centers it on the screen. Set location relative to null. And I think all we need to do is now add the main class to it and set it visible. So last time you see we added the frame after it, and also we added a key listener, but we'll do that later. So you see we added our class after it, but we can't do it like that. I found out it actually causes a bug on a Mac if you do it like that. If you add stuff to it after setting it to visible, then it won't show up. So instead what you just do is you add it before. So we're just going to add MC, and then we're going to do frame.setVisible true. And now we should get a pretty frame. I'm just going to check that. That's disappointing. Let me see, what did I not do right? I have no clue why that didn't. There it is. Okay, I have no clue why that didn't show up the first time, but there it is. And now what we're going to do is mc.start, then we're going to do public void start, thread t equals new thread this, t.set priority, thread.max priority, t.start. And that will call our run method, and we need a running thing. We need a running boolean. Running equals true while running. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do all this buffer strategy stuff again. So buffer strategy ds equals get buffer strategy, and we gotta import that. If vs equals null, create buffer strategy. Did we do 2 last time or 3? We'll just do 2. Okay, 2. And then continue. And then we're going to do graphics 2DG equals B. We're going to, I'm pretty sure I have taught you this. Yes, casting, where we put the graphics 2D. So I'm just going to do that earlier. Graphics 2D bs.get draw graphics, and that'll still work. And now what we can do is we can create our render method. And then we can call it render G, and then g.setColor, color.black. And sorry if this is going a bit fast for anyone, but we've done all this before, so it should be pretty easy. Fill rectangle 0, 0, width, I spelled width wrong, height. And now you can, oh wait, I forgot one more thing, which means I need to close this. Okay, there we go. What I forgot to do is bs.show. I forget to do that so many times. And now we have our black screen, which we can change the color of course, to like red. Yay, pretty. But I like black. You can do whatever color you want. And then, so that's the basic setup for it. I don't know how long this video is. I'm not really keeping track of time, so I'm going to end it now, but then continue on in another video. So you can just save that, and let me end this.